So, you want to learn about music during the Renaissance period? Yes, the Renaissance period, the time where humanity began to flourish again after the medieval ages or the Dark Ages, where yeah, things didn't look so good for them. Yeah, it was just horrible. Poor guys. Yeah. So, anyways, quick recap time. Are you ready? Woo! Yeah, I can't see if you're excited or not. So, anyways. So yeah, the Renaissance period lasted from the 1400s up to the 1600s, and the word Renaissance means rebirth in French, which is a very fitting name since this is where scholars and artists tried to restore the ideals and values of ancient Greece as well as ancient Rome. And you want to know what's trending back then? That's right, humanism, which is the study of humanities and things related to human knowledge. And of course, that translated into the arts, architecture, and of course, music. Oh yeah, there was other stuff happening as well, like the Reformation of the Church, Europe expanding, and of course Europeans like this guy got really rich since Europe really flourished by this time. Whew, now on to Renaissance music. Number 1. Things you need to know. Number 1, there was an expansion of range, and that was both in high and lower registers, which could lead to or mean to a fuller texture in music. Number 2, clarity in musical structure, not only in forms and a sense of cadence, but personal styles and stylistic contrasts were developed as well. Number 3, there was a focus on a single tone or center in compositions. Number 2, musical printing. The first printing machine was made during this era, and it made spreading knowledge really easy, and that also applied to music. Because of the printing machine, music was now spread all over Europe. That includes regional music as well. Number 3, sacred versus secular. Most of the music made during this era was vocal music, and you could say it's divided into two functions: sacred and secular. Sacred music is usually related to the church or religion, and most composers work or get commissioned by the church. There were 3 churches during this era: the Catholic Church, Protestant Church, and the Anglican or English Church, made by Henry VIII when he was going to divorce his wife. Interesting. Now, let's listen to some music, shall we? Secular music was usually made for fun or for personal reasons, and madrigals are an example of a secular vocal music. Here's an example. Late in my rational counting, my fortune was unbounding. Number 4, instrumental music. It wasn't all vocal music. Instrumental music also existed, but there weren't much. And they're usually written like vocal music. However, a lot of instruments were used during dance music for formal and informal events. Here's some examples: the shawm, the recorder, the lute, and the tabor. Here's an example of some dance music. Number 5, the last number, musical characteristics of the Renaissance period. In the Renaissance era, they haven't figured out the key system that we have now, so they still use modes, which is still pretty cool. And like I discussed before, music usually has 2 functions only: sacred and secular. Composers thought linearly in terms of individual melodic lines. Therefore, most of the music were polyphonic, and some were also homophonic, especially in motets or in word painting. And that concludes this very short video on Renaissance music. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned something. I'll see you later. Bye!